Hello, hello. This is for Healan Window Films. I'm Joe off of Fiverr. So, one thing I'm going to do real quick is show you a couple things that we can improve on to help you increase your online presence, right? So, your online presence, your main thing, your main tool is going to be your website, right? And then it's going to be your map listing, which is this thing right here. This is a Google My Business map listing. Now, when someone in town, Charlottesville, is looking for, window tint for their car or maybe for their house or for their, for anything, what they're gonna do is they're gonna ask someone that they know, hey, do you know who did your windows? Do you know anyone we can get these from? Right? They're gonna ask around people they know and trust, or they are going to use the internet and search, right? Obviously, everyone searches for everything. And so when someone is in Charlottesville, the search might look like this, or it might say like window tinting companies, and there's going to be results that pull up, okay? And this thing right here that they're on is the first page of Google, right? Which is one of the like the I would say the highest trafficked source in the United States is the first page of Google, right? And these businesses and these map listings get 70% of all the traffic. So it doesn't matter who's looking for what, foot doctor or ballerina teacher, if these top three companies that appear for that search get 70% of the traffic. Now, as you can see, Clearview, they have 50 reviews. And then Pro Sounds, they got 42. So, like, chances are that they're going to get the first phone call and then them if these two don't answer, right? So how do you do this? Well, this is a copy of your heat map. I took this map listing right here and I ran it through my heat map tool. And what this heat map tool does is when someone in town is searching for window tinting service, right? You're either gonna you will show up in those top two spots. So remember, there's three spots. You got one, two, and three, right? So when someone searches, you're showing up one, two, or three everywhere you see a green one, two, and three in those areas. It looks like south, east, and East Charlottesville. But everywhere else, you're seven, six, which means there's a few more people in front of you, right? Now, if you click on a certain area, you'll be able to see who's, ranking where. So we got this. I'm not sure what their company's called. I haven't pulled up. So ANC Glass Tinting LLC. As you can see, like they're green all over the place. Like they have you surrounded, so you're only being seen and being called in a certain amount of like. There's yours again, right? And here's your competitor. So pretty much like you're getting the calls down here, while they're getting the calls all around you and everywhere else you're not. So everything's about authority. Everything's about authority, right? And the more I know you do a lot more different types of services. So like you have a lot more different services for residential, right? There's certain types of glass, I'm sure. There's certain types of frames. So the more authoritative and more elaborate we can be on the website, the more authoritative you become. So like you have literally two service pages. So you have two service pages, right? Facebook page, Facebook, that's not, all right, that's your Facebook page. But what does that have to talk about glass? So the more authoritative you can be, and we can start breaking and adding more pages. I mean, like breaking down like the services. So like we start breaking down residential. Like maybe we can find at least three to five different services for residential, commercial. That's different than commercial. And then for commercial, start breaking that down. And what that's gonna do is gonna start making you the top competitor because you're creating a more authoritative website, right? So that said, Um, let me know when you see this video, and if you want, I can just create a little plan for you, and we'll just take it from there. But I will let you know in local SEO, the starting price is $4.99 a month. Okay. And with this, I will start adding authoritative backlinks. I'm not sure who your web developer is. We'll get with them, but there's a whole checklist on everything that we do, right? So we're talking about adding backlinks or adding fuel to your website. We're talking about optimizing it. We're talking about adding service pages, optimizing your map listing. This thing right here, trying to get as many reviews because I'm sure you've served more than 8 people just this month alone, right? Maybe, hopefully. Spreading this phone number. Well, you would really want to change this phone number to a tracking phone number, but yeah, spreading your name, your business name, your address, and phone number all across the internet, all across hundreds of sites all across the world, like business directories and whatnot, right? That's going to help generate leads as well. So everything we do is to optimize your website, your online presence, so that it can generate leads for you. People start calling your phone, start seeing you in more places, right? So yeah, just get back.